Okay, it should be working now. Can you hear me now, Nilovani? See, like OBS is so stupid sometimes. I don't get it. Like it had the mic set on not connected or nothing. So I was talking this entire time and no one can hear me. I think I can be heard now. Oh, you can't hear the game. Okay, hold on. This is so ridiculous. All right. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Okay, I think it should work now. I'll kind of move around and I'll talk to someone just to make sure. The music is not playing right now, so that's okay. Let's talk to this guy so you can confirm that it works. Well, let me collect all this stuff first.
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Bantegan to take his place.
Okay, yeah. So you can hear it now, right? Okay, good. And the volume balance is okay? Okay. Seems good. Okay, good. All right, so from here, I think we're gonna head out, and we're gonna go to maybe Denerim, or we could do a side quest. I mean, either is fine with me. But before that, we should stop by the blacksmith to finish the quest that he gave us to find his daughter. So let's do that. Looks like could go to the Elflands. Yeah, we could get a new NPC from there, right? Wait a minute, before I go anywhere, what's this, like, it looks like I have some debilitating statuses here. Is there any way to see my status here? I have a cracked skull and crushed arm, so that's bad. How do I fix that? Yeah, I just noticed that I have some debilitating stats here, so I need to fix that. Let's see. Maybe advanced, no. Inventory. There's some way of fixing all that, I think. Return to camp and it'll do it? Okay. Let's do that then. Okay. So how do we go to camp? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go to the camp first. An injury kit. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So we'll just go to camp, I guess. And then after that, we'll go to the town so I can finish that quest.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. Well, it makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
I could be an asshole to him.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Alright, we got +7. Alright, good. So, I'm all healed up on that part. So, let me talk to... Yeah, we should talk more to our NPCs.
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit. No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. That was all I needed, too. I don't know how anyone could get through that. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
What a D-bag.
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Addicted to lyrium. This guy's a drug addict.
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
I didn't get any like plus whatever with him. I think I'm gonna bring Sten into my group.
Yes.
Let's ask him some more stuff though.
Sitting, as you observed. It's what you asked. I did. Ashera. Was there anything else? I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari. Why do you? Do you think the Kunari live on some other world, then? Yes. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Alright, that's good
As
enough
you
for a
wish.
while. For now. We still didn't get any... Maybe I should talk to Lalalia. We haven't talked to her much. Do you like talking to the NPCs,
Yes.
Nilvani?
Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
I should say this, but I don't want to lose any And he points with her.
In my dream, I fell. Or
I'm gonna
maybe
try
I
romance
jumped.
both of them.
I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Okay, good. We got approval with her. Oh, let me sell off all my shit.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be...
Okay, let me sell off as much of this stuff. So we don't need axes, don't need that. Yeah, we can give them gifts. Can we give them gifts right now? Or do we have to wait a little bit? Let's see. Is this any good? Slightly better? Has better missile deflection. Let's see. So let's equip this one. Okay.
Something you need? I'm sure either my... I'm sure...
Alright, so that. The heavy maul. We can. I think we can give it to Sten, but actually, his greatsword's better anyway. Okay. Okay. This is like war paint. This you can give to... You have to give it to that dog, but we don't even have him yet, so we'll just get rid of it. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it for now. Black leather collar, that's for the dog. Oh, he can use this now. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's give him that because it's a lot better. And we can also give him this, I think? Yeah, we can give him the armor, finally. So let's give him that. And let's also give him the boots. That's good. Perfect.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure...
Okay. Now let's sell off everything else. And everything else is just... I mean, all this other stuff, it does weigh something, but we should hold on to it for now. Because they might be useful later. Okay. Let me save. So, I'm still kind of confused about the blood magic thing. Because that demon said she would improve my magic abilities. My blood magic, but nothing happened with that, so I don't really get it.
What do you wish of me?
I want to talk about personal stuff.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Maybe she lied? Maybe.
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Then I assume our discussion...
What the fuck? Why does every time I talk to her about that, that happens? I'm not gonna do that. That's bullshit. Every time I talk to her about that, she just instantly dislikes me. -10 right there. That's bullshit. Like, why is she like so mad at me for asking about that? It's so stupid. What the fuck? Alright, we'll ask her something else. Let me see if I can... Maybe I should give her like a gift or something. But I don't know what to give her. These load times are insanely long. Alright.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Okay.
You are very cute to ask so many questions. Of course I don't. 'Tis no matter. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. Me? No, I never did any of the killing, until later. And even then, Flemeth was a glutton for that sort of thing. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
They got what they deserved.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
I agree completely.
An interesting answer for a mage. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Alright, good. We finally got some approval with her. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. So, let's head back to that town, finish the quest, and then we can head off to somewhere else. Yeah, let's bring Sten along.
Indeed.
Of course, I always have to have Morrigan.
Indeed.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Redcliffe Village. That's where we're gonna head off to first. Then after that... Oh. Random encounter. Kinda interesting how this game has random encounters. What's this? What's going on? Denerim?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send
Right, that's
their
him.
regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Yeah, this character is actually gay, so you can actually romance him as a man. Oh, hey, Chertka. Glad you can make it. How are you doing? We're gonna nuke them all. What? How the hell did I die?
Trap right ahead.
Look at all the traps. Alright, somehow I died. That was lame. So how's everything going, Chertka? What kind of games you playing these days? More, more roguelikes? Okay, I think that's everything. That really sucked that I died. Okay, let me check out his gear. Maybe we could give him something a little bit better. Can we give him... Why can't I give him this? Oh, he needs more strength. Okay, so we'll have to wait on that. But this is a pretty good piece of armor. Roguelikes are great. Chertka is a roguelike kind of guy. Oh yeah, we gotta level up Sten. So let's go here. Oops. Why does he have so many red stats? I don't get that. Okay, let's put these points into strength, because we need to improve that. We need to get him that armor. Okay, we're gonna get this one. 30 roguelikes. 30. Why do I have like these stats in red? I don't get that. What's causing the red stats? Oh, is this torn jugular already? Jeez, this guy takes so much damage. I mean, this says no negative effects, but then why do I have negative? Why do I have like red stats? See, I have like red for the shield and for other things. I don't really know why. Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here. Red stands for love. Or something harmful. Being harmed in some way. Okay. So let's go see the smith. Finish up that quest. The other thing that's kind of weird is like my magic for some reason, like see that blue bar on the right side of my portrait? It's not filled up all the way and I don't know why. It's always like that. It's like perpetually down there. Maybe it's because I have a status ailment. That might be the reason why. But I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Hopefully this will give me a level up. Oh wait, I forgot to equip the armor on Sten. I think we can do it now. He should be strong enough, I hope. Let's see if we can do that. No. He still needs more strength, okay. Fine.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well. Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Okay. Okay, we didn't get any more experience, but oh well. At least he can equip this, which is a little bit better. So I'll put that on him. Pretty soon he'll be able to equip this, though.
You're welcome here, friend. You're welcome to whatever...
And let me sell off the old armor, because we don't need that anymore. And that's it. Maybe I should buy...
You're welcome here, friend.
Actually,
You're welcome.
Let's see if he has any injury kits. It looks like I... Oh, wait. No, it doesn't have anything like that. He has, like, some runes here. We won't mess with that just yet. Current Twitch app is really unstable. Worst condition since I used Twitch. I heard some pretty bad things about it, yeah, like... I don't know why they change things for the worse. I mean, do they lack common sense? Do they not understand when when they're making something go live that isn't any good? Yeah, it was bad before. I know that there were a lot of issues with it. I know that I did. Like, you couldn't even see the viewer list and a few other basic features that you can on Windows. Simply don't care. They need to care because so many people use that app. You know, people use... Oh, let's check out the board. People have tablets, they have phones, they watch Twitch on their phone, you know? Like, they need to make it a priority. They need to make it as good, if not better, than the Windows version. Simple as that. Hey, Zax. Alright. I think that's the last of the quests in this area. So let's get going. You never use the Twitch app? I use it sometimes. I use the Twitch app sometimes when I need to see the chat. Like, for whatever reason, maybe the chat, I can't see it on my stream or on Windows or whatever. So I need to have like a separate chat, and I'll usually open it up on tablet. So I'll use it there. Also, I've been thinking about maybe putting it on my phone. It's just kind of cool that you can check out a stream when you're out and about. That's kind of neat. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Actually, I don't know where we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go to... Let's go to the battlefield. Playing Witcher? Playing Witcher while watching the stream. So you're playing a action RPG while I'm playing a more traditional RPG. That's crazy. Churtka represents the duality of mankind. Remember, anyone ever see that movie Full Metal Jacket?
Oh,
Remember
thank
when
the
Joker
Maker. We
says,
need
I
help.
represent the
They
duality of
attacked the wagon.
mankind?
Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Joker had like a peace symbol and Born to Kill. Yeah, remember? And then like the commanding officer was like, "What is this? Some kind of sick joke?" And then Joker just says, he spouts some nonsensical bullshit to rationalize it. He's like, "Oh, it says something about the duality of mankind." He was so full of shit. He was talking right out of his ass.
The Grey Warden dies here!
I sense something drawing near.
Time to nuke him. Oh boy. Holy shit. Wow. He's too weak now. They all just try target. Against any ranged attacks, I'm totally helpless. Man.
I can't go on like this.
Oh no.
Good to go.
Alright, I made it. Yeah, I need I don't know, maybe I gotta use a defensive spell from now on.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the
G20 riots in
Antivan
Hamburg.
Crows,
I
brought
heard
here
something
for the sole
about
purpose
that.
of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital.
It was staged, they forced it to
Logain, I think
escalate?
his name was.
Why?
Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however,
Why
were
would they
paid
want the
quite
riots?
handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead. I happen to be a very loyal person. up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing, that's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose. Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I also know a great many jokes. 12 massage techniques, 6 different card games. I do wonderful at parties, no?
Alright, I'll accept it.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Okay. Got another recruit. Now the anti-capitalists are completely labeled as vandals. 25,000 policemen were there, all equipped from the German police of the whole country, and everything was peaceful. They even rebuilt a prison out of refugee camp for 3 million euros. The topic anti-capitalism is completely burned now. Leftists are raided all over the country. You can see everything in several uncut full takes of the beginning. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with what happened. I just heard a little bit about it. What do they call it? Like the G20 summit or whatever it's called? Sexist thing Trump said about the president of France's wife? No, I didn't hear that. What did he say? Alright, I'm gonna stick with the current loadout of dudes. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now. Whoops. Ooh, good. Another kit. Leftists have always been raided through, though, especially in the US, as long as there's any kind of organization at all, they get targeted by the state. Just as the Black Panthers. Pretty much anything that might threaten the state's absolute authority, yeah. Anything that destabilizes their rule. In all fairness, I'll be the all fairness guy, they did also dismantle the KKK, sort of, or at least they minimized its power. But they could have done a lot more and made it illegal. They should have made it illegal. KKK was a lot bigger in the past. So many people were killed, and they were getting away with it for years. Yeah, that's right. They're still allowed to rally, and the police do defend them, which is ridiculous because the KKK in America is analogous to the Nazis from Germany. And Nazism is illegal in Germany, as it should be. Similarly, the KKK should be illegal in America. It has done demonstrable harm, targeting people and killing innocent people. It's no different than any terrorist organization. It absolutely should be banned and legalized. So he said, you're in such good shape. She's in such good physical shape. Hmm. And you know damn well they didn't take groups like the KKK nearly as seriously as groups like the Black Panthers. There's no room for all fairness. The state isn't fair, yeah. I shouldn't be fair. You're right. You're right, Nilabani. No need to be fair, because they are unfair. Why should we be fair to the unfair? There's no need. Alright, so this is one of the side quests. We're gonna do it. Let me save first. Did I save? I can't even remember if I saved or not. We're gonna save now.
That'd make an interesting pet.
We got ambushed. Oh, I'm just not doing a lot of damage. Should be like one-shotting all these guys.
Yeah.
Which movie was that, Chertka? There's some kind of battlefield. Let me bind. I need to bind a defensive spell somewhere. What is this? Oh, that's stealing. Well, before anything else, let me do this. Come on, do it. What is he doing? Why isn't he doing it?
Idle time is wasted. Let's get on it.
Foolish creatures.
Here they come. Oh boy. There! Gotta use the nuke spell. We gotta do it.
Right.
For honor.
Only one shall stand.
Okay.
So, you have won the battle. A close thing.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna level her up. Give her more magic power. I guess I should give her more cold spells. I mean, why not? I was gonna do cold, but I guess I'll let her do the cold. Cold spells. More powerful cold spells. That's good. That sounds good. Let me select tactics. So we're gonna do self. Surrounded by at least 2 enemies. She's gonna do the cold, of course. Okay. That's good. Movie's called Everything is a Rich Man's Trick. Oh, okay. I see. It's on YouTube? Okay. Well, if you want to post it on the Discord, you can go ahead. They'll be fine. Is there anything else to do here? So we killed the bear, is that it? Let me see. Alright, whatever. Okay.
Mere animals.
Oh,
Nothing
more animals.
You had it coming.
More aminals.
I am your death.
I don't know what the point is of this area. I mean, it's just here. What is the point of being here? We're close to a level up. But... invite me... Oh, just... all you have to do is click on that, click on the link. And you'll automatically be invited. Soldier's Peak. We already went to Soldier's Peak. Let's go to the refugees. I just want to see what's there.
Finally, some wildlife. I thought everything was out to get
I never liked this. You will learn to fear me. I cannot be defeated.
Alright, I don't know why Sten keeps dying. That's kind of annoying.
That was a most difficult battle.
How was it difficult? He's supposed to be strong. And he has good armor. I don't know why he keeps dying. It's only, like... I mean, he's not as frail as I am, so I don't know what the issue is. Maybe I should swap him for Alistair for now. What did he sign say? Wolves frequent this area. Yeah, no shit. Alright. Yeah. I mean, for such a big guy, too. I don't really get it. Let me save.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
So many Darkspawn.
Another Vandalite. Here comes
what you've got.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can post.
Die like this.
You can post the video there if you want.
Cannot sustain.
Oh boy.
Make a preserve us. Another battle, I see.
Yeah, and you can. Oh shit.
Ah, such a shame.
Yeah, you can post whatever you like on the Discord.
Very well.
Why is this guy so tough?
I see.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Whoa, okay, so she's about to die. I don't know if this is gonna work. Didn't work. Oh, hey, ex-infected. Oh well. Slipped in as always, no problem. I think the G20 protest riots were somewhat of a success because now they want to hold the next G20 in countries like Saudi Arabia, which exposes who they really are. There won't be any protests in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I don't know too much about the G20. I only heard of it. Alright, let's try this again.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Okay, for now.
Let's get started. Let's get started.
Now we get our hands
Damn it, someone died already.
Let's get started.
What the fuck? It's those idiots at a distance that keep fucking me.
Very well. As you wish. I shall do.
Oh boy. Again! Being a mage is a lot harder, especially in the beginning. Near the late game, I should do a lot better. But, man, this is annoying. Alright, I have an idea. And so I'm not completely out of ideas yet. It was like War Hamburg was burning for 3 days. Please only protected the politicians and not the citizens. Yeah. I really hate when I see that. When the police don't serve the people. The police are there to serve and protect the people, not the politicians, not the rich. Not just the rich. They're supposed to treat the poor just the same as they would any rich person. No one gets special treatment. Okay, let me do this. Flaming weapons. A few more abilities. We'll give it to him.
Be careful! Tear them apart! I'll try to be merciful. Disband yourself!
This should be easy enough.
I never liked this part. Come and get it! Delightful!
Okay, there's just one more guy left. He's really powerful. We need to attack him. Okay, let's rejuvenate.
This should be easy enough.
Organ.
Yes! Direct me.
Yeah, fuck him over.
Yes,
That's
it is.
Got him. That was close.
Disgrace.
Didn't I make a video talking about a Chinese guy won Nobel? Yeah, yeah. He was in prison. Cars burned, barricades on bridges burned, countless stores got looted. There was no threat. Policemen took off their helmets and walked beside the demonstration. Got the radio call. Started to beat the shit out of people. We have never seen something like that in Germany before. Really. Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. If you want to post some more information about that in the Discord, you can, Turtka. I might check it out later. Then they run away when people fight them back. I saw a few videos of police officers attacking people. Larger group of people fought back, then they ran away. Yeah, they're all high and mighty and tough when they believe that there's no threat to their well-being. Once people start fighting back, and then all of a sudden the true colors come out. Let's talk to this refugee.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Maker. You should be thanking me. He died of liver cancer? Did he really die? I thought he was still alive. Okay. I guess that's it. Hold on, let me check the quests. Okay. Dalish. Gather circle mages. Okay. Lake Callanhead. All right. Okay. Guess that's it then. Let me save. $25,000 policemen versus about 1,000 militant black bloc vandals. Police lost complete control over several blocks. Really. So at the G20, what were they supposed to accomplish? Tell me about this G20 meeting. What were they trying to do? Okay, we're gonna head to Denerim now. We're gonna head straight to Denerim. Most of the Vandals were Italians. Why would Italians vandalize things? Result was 19 leaders deciding to loot Africa. Okay, here we are. So I believe this is the capital. You know, we're not doing so well. I could have gone back to the party camp, but I'm just gonna use one of my healing kits. If I can find the thing. Oh, here it is. How do I use it? I don't know how to use it. Shit. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go.
Got it. On it.
Okay, that's good. Property destruction is nowhere near as bad as the violence that capitalism creates. Live in a violent system. Homelessness that capitalism creates is violence. France sustains itself by looting Africa. Italy's like Greece, they're losing the EU game Germany plays.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Howe, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
Did you know I'm a warden?
Your likeness has been shown to some of the guards. Managed to get a peek at it myself. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself.
Without Africa, France would be a third world country. Many West African countries continue to pay a colonial tax. Yeah, France and other European countries, you know, they made the scramble for Africa, trying to colonize as much of Africa as they could. The Belgians actually committed genocide in the Congo. The Belgians themselves were responsible for the Rwandan genocide because they ruled by proxy and used divide and conquer tactics to rule the majority Hutu by using the Tutsi as overlords, the minority Tutsi, an ethnic group there, to rule over them, so that the Hutu would then blame the Tutsi for the brutal rule of the Belgians. France, of course, employed torture tactics to hold on to their possession of Algiers. There's a movie that was made about that, the Battle for Algiers, which detailed all the torture tactics that they used. Let me be clear, these vandals have nothing to do with the left anti-capitalism movement. They're no part of us. It is like hooligans are no real soccer fans. They're simply vandals and criminals. I say. So what's this guy asking me?
Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Keep sticking it to those pea-brained louses, eh? I'm rooting for you.
This guy wants to use me to rob people. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck him. Let me see. Here we go.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those
Okay, thanks,
suffering
Sex.
from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Those who bring ham.
Oh, good.
And the Maker does not bread sinners.
So here's a bunch of side quests. We'll just accept them all. You know, if we happen to complete them in the course of things, then it's just a bonus for us. Stuck to Sister Justine here.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
He was in prison because he was a political opponent to the Communist Party in China.
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
Is that the guy who won the Nobel Prize, Nilavani? Is that the guy that Zax is talking about? I remember I talked about him in a video many years ago, but I don't remember his name. I'm assuming that's who he is.
I have always been fascinated with history.
That's
What
him.
better place to indulge that
So he's
than the
dead?
birthplace of the Maker's Prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat.
Well, he died in prison then. If I were to guess, I would guess that that the Chinese government killed him. I find it hard to believe that he died of natural causes. Nilavani's not a fan of the man who won the Nobel Peace Prize. Why do you hate him? Just because he supposedly supported Bush's war in Afghanistan and Iraq? Are you sure about that? I don't think he would do something so odious, though. Everyone hates Bush's war in Afghanistan and Iraq.
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
He did support it. Do you have something, any evidence, any references for that? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious to know. What's this person talking about? Archivist, Tim's books.
A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine.
Okay.
I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
What is she talking
When
about?
I was a
haven't been able to
curator of a
follow
much
this.
smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
So, Zax, how do you feel about this, what's his name, Lou Zybo guy? Okay, thank you, Novani. If you want, you can post that in the Discord. I can check it out later.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
The real Andraste.
Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Do you think it's possible to get the Nobel Prize if you offend the Empire? Which Empire? Nobel is a phony prize. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, Mohandas K. Gandhi did not get the Nobel Prize. Barack Obama got the Nobel Prize just for being elected president of the United States, which, I mean, I could understand at the time it was a big deal, but like looking in hindsight, he didn't do anything for black people, which was what the whole point of him being elected president should have been. He should have been helping racial minorities in America, and he didn't, at least not that I know of. So yeah, yeah, I agree to a certain extent. You're right. It doesn't really mean anything. So I don't know much about Lou Zybo. I know you don't like him, Nilavani, because he's an enemy of the Communist Party in China, but I'll stay on the fence in regards to him for now. Alright. Okay.
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
Supporting invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan are crimes against humanity. In that case, like so many Americans, at least half, maybe more of Americans are guilty of crimes against humanity. That's not why I don't like him. I don't like him because he supported Bush in Iraq. Speaks for itself. Well, if it's true, then if what you're saying about him is true, then maybe I don't like him much either. The unfortunate thing is that there were a lot of people that supported those wars.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Wasn't Obama destroying ISIS? I mean, he authorized a lot of drone strikes. That's true.
He is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
Sinners who have
Those are
given
too
their love
small.
to
Send
false
them back to the
gods.
priests for more training.
You could say that to Christians.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Seems like people don't care what activists support as long as they criticize America's enemies like China and serve as imperialist agents. Yeah, it's been so long since I made that video. I honestly can't remember anything about him. So I don't know what exactly he said about China. I know there are human rights abuses in China, but there's human rights abuses in America too. So what I would like to see is someone who criticizes America's human rights abuses and gets Nobel Peace Prize for that. I guess, you know, people are more likely to get the Nobel Peace Prize if they suffer, you know, because, you know, you see Malala, she advocated good things, you know, and then she suffered for standing up for that. This man, this individual, did the same thing, and then he suffered. There might be bias in the sense that, if I were to guess, I don't know who's on this Nobel Prize committee, but I would guess they're mostly Westerners. It's like Nazi Germany. If Shell and Standard Oil would have stopped the oil support, Nazi Germany would have fallen within weeks without war. Well, I know that, I mean, they did have embargoes against the Empire of Japan for that same thing. They did cut off oil and scrap metal to Japan. People argue that that's what led Japan into war with America. I don't know. Hard to say.
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets, maybe even some gold. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Alright, so we gotta go to, the whorehouse. Alright. If I see it along the way.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn the very next day.
Okay, there's a guy over here. Oh, here it is. This is where we need to go. This book.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I go where I want.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person. No, don't touch that door!
Fucker.
I'm trying to be merciful.
Man. A little bit of an overreaction, maybe? Okay. So, what door? This door. What's in this chest? Okay. Oh, this is a codex. We could spend all day looking at the codex. Oops. Okay, Brother Genitivi research. Village in Haven. Mountains to the west might have some clues on the location of the urn. Alright, you know what? Let's just go there. Or we could stay here. What do you guys think? Should we just go head straight there and try find the urn? Oh, this is the real Waylon. Oh, he's dead. Do you guys want to spend more time in the city and do more quests here, or should we head all the way over there and find that urn? Do Americans know that the US bought all companies in Russia that were on the missile target list when the Russian economy was down after the fall of USSR? 700 targets and bought over 500 of them and disassembled the companies. Oh, really? Why would they buy all those? What kind of companies were they? Okay, oh, here's a book. The Worship of Dragons. Posted in Discord why Lou Zybo is a piece of shit. Okay. Thank you, Novani. I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. Okay. Okay. More city stuff. Might find some stuff. Well, yeah, we could go to the whorehouse. Maybe we should check that out. Quotes of him saying colonialism is a good thing, indeed in China. There were read to him when he was sentenced in China. Colonialism is never a good thing, and never needed anywhere. Foreign aid is good, but definitely not colonialism by any stretch of the imagination. Military production factories. Ready-made, almost ready U-boat in the middle of Taiga, disassembled the factory around it. Oh, okay. But how can the military production factories be up for sale? I mean, it's a communist country. I wouldn't think that they would be offered for sale, especially if they have military importance. It's very strange. This, I think, is a mage store. Let's check it out. Everything was for sale, even nuclear stuff. Nukes for sale. Nukes for sale.
Welcome to the wonders
Is
of
this
Vegas.
legal,
We carry
dude?
items crafted
Hey,
by
Zax,
the
remember that
Circle,
episode of
as well as
The
a
Simpsons?
variety of antiquities.
With
Is
the
there
Mary Poppins
anything
type
you
character?
would like to see?
Alright, let's browse the wares. Alright, finally we can get some more staves. We need a better stave. Is this, like, legal, dude? Okay, we should get this. This is gonna take all of our money, though. Why is this so damn expensive? Shit. This gives more cold damage. I'm not even doing cold spells. I should give it to Morrigan then. Let me see. Russia became a hellhole after the fall of USSR. 90s Russia was some of the worst times in Russia. Yeah, I heard about lots of people suffering in the aftermath. A lot of religious pseudoscience was born after the fall of the USSR too. These idiots, they never learn. Alright, so runes, we can't do anything with runes yet, I don't think. Can we? Maybe we can. In any case, I don't really have a lot that can even use runes. I really want to get this, but it's so expensive. I could buy it, but is it really such a good idea to buy something so expensive when it doesn't appear to be much more powerful? Actually, the spell power is pretty high. Alright, fuck it, let's get it. And the range is pretty good too. Alright, let's get it. Why not? This should be worth it. Yeah, I'll equip it. That's good. Wait a minute. I already had Winter's Breath. I literally already had it. The one I bought, though, is a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Whatever. We have one for each of us now. They arrested a Russian scientist a couple of weeks ago who was trying to sell nuclear material to what he thought ISIS. But it was Interpol? Oh, really? Obama was pretty dumb too by applying sanctions to Russia. It did nothing. Only thing it did was bring Russia and China closer together. Which historically they were never that close. I thought they were pretty close during the Cold War. Right? Because, I mean, communist government, Communist Party of China would have close ties with USSR. But I guess after the fall of the USSR, they became closer. Well, now Trump and Russia, they hate each other in the Cold War. Is that true? Didn't the USSR though?
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items.
Didn't the USSR advance China's nuclear program? I know China advanced Pakistan's nuclear program. That much I know. China supported U.S. and Mujahideen in the Soviet war in Afghanistan. Did they really? That's strange. Okay, we can sell this. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I can
Welcome to the wonders of...
I think that's everything I need. Oh, we can get lyrium. Sure, why not? Let's just get some. In case, just in case. China and Russia are both acting really smart. Really respect Putin for that. How are China and Russia acting smart? Not that I'm saying they're not, I'm just curious. They helped each other sometimes, but overall they did not like each other. Mao hated the USSR when they de-Stalinized. Thought they were traitors. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything I want to get here. We could always come back later if we need to. But we have a much better staff now. Let me save. This should help a lot, because I wasn't doing a lot of damage before, so this should do quite a bit more damage. It's all about having the right staff. Okay. Warehouse. Do we need to go inside that warehouse? Russia's being provoked by the West on countless ways. Keep calm and don't overreact. You mean the whole Trump thing and Russia collusion? Please don't tell me you don't believe that they colluded. At this point, they absolutely, the evidence is irrefutable. They absolutely colluded.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising.
The
Knifey
Trump
even had the
Jr.
gall
emails,
to
of
attack
course.
the Earl's only son. Killed
The
him in cold blood.
emails, come
With the whole
on.
Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
I can't believe Chertka still doesn't believe. Nilavani, you believe they colluded now, though, right?
The
Especially
alienage
after
is
those
closed.
emails.
Be on your way.
Mao invited Nixon to China. He made the USSR even contemplate about nuking China. Who? You're saying Nixon made the USSR contemplate nuking China? I never heard that before. I know America contemplated nuking China during the Korean War, but they wanted to use tactical nuclear weapons, or at least MacArthur did, to prevent China from reinforcing the North Koreans. Nothing will happen from those emails. Well, I mean, whether something happens with those emails is a separate issue. Do you at least now believe that they colluded?
I recognize you.
I just want you to
From Ostagar.
to admit that they colluded.
Trust this blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Hmm.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word? The savior of Ferelden, Terran Loghain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your last moments.
I'm gonna kill this fool. I'm sick of this guy. Let's chase him down. Kill him.
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you. You coward!
Something comes.
Let's get started.
Oh, man. Everyone's dead. Damn it. Sure they had interactions. But do I believe the Russians somehow won the election? But the question is, did they collude? So they had some interaction. So yeah, you admit that they colluded. That's what Chertka doesn't believe. He doesn't believe that they colluded. Interactions between a foreign power and a hopeful for the President of the United States, that is by definition collusion. Yeah, there was some funny business from Republicans, but also from the Russians too. You gotta accept the reality of the situation. I'm not trying to minimize the odious things that the Republicans did. I want people to admit that the Russians also had a hand in it. I didn't say that. I'm saying they colluded. That's it. Because Chertka, he's saying he doesn't believe that they colluded. That's the question. You gotta admit that they colluded. That's the first thing. Now, whether or not it had an impact, that's a separate question. I didn't broach that subject yet. I'm just broaching the subject of whether they colluded.
I recognize you. From Ostagar.
Reliable proof.
Trust his blood. You're
the
a Grey
the
Warden.
emails. That's
Duncan's
reliable
apprentice.
proof by
You killed my
Trump
friend.
Jr.'s own
And good
admission.
King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir. I am a knight of Ferelden. Your threats do not deter me, sir. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. Make peace with them.
Okay, we're gonna fight this guy again. The CIA. But I'm not talking about the CIA. I'm just talking about the emails. Oh, come on. We knew Hillary was a terrible choice, but I honestly didn't think he was gonna win. I really didn't think he was gonna win, and neither did you. We were all shocked. At the time, it
Are you
was very
ready?
shocking.
I am no savage. I would not take advantage of... You cow...
Enemies approaching.
I will not have our fight spread to the market. Warden, this is not over.
It's over now. Shit, it's still charging. I think he's all dead. Yeah, near the end, sure. I mean, at that point, of course. But going into it, in the days leading up to the election, no way. No one thought that he would win then. No, this is not how I wanted to end this. I want him to die. He's not dead here. Hold on, we need to load the game because he's not dead. That guy needs to suffer for his crimes against humanity. Said the Russians didn't hack the DNC, and if they did, it will be absolutely impossible to prove it. Okay, but okay, fine. I mean, I do believe they did hack the election, whatever, you know, I believe they did interfere in the election, but do you admit that they colluded, the Russians colluded with the Trump campaign? That's all I want to know, if you believe that. Do you believe that they colluded? Signs were there that was going to win, we just missed them. I mean, he was a demagogue. I mean, we knew that he was a demagogue. We knew that he was using populism. I mean, we knew all these tactics, but we just didn't realize that he would win the electoral vote. Like, I guess we underestimated the power of the Hicks. The clout of the Hicks.
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you.
We should have known he was gonna win. It would have been great if we knew. I mean, no one can predict the future, though. All the signs pointed to him losing. I think we were actually justified in believing that he was gonna lose. Like, going back in time, like, sure, I would warn myself that, yeah, he's gonna win, but I do think that we were intellectually justified in thinking he was gonna lose. Maybe I don't care that much. Germany colluded with Hillary. Is it forbidden to arrest Hillary? Come on. Crazy old turkey boy.
You cow!
Crazy old turkey boy. Snook him.
We fight for honor. Let's get started. Justice shall be swift.
Right.
And he's dead. Okay. Now we got him. Finally. Don't really deny at this point Trump was in contact with the Russians. Why he denies the hacking, that Russians somehow won the election for Trump. There's no evidence for that. There's evidence that they interfered in the election, of course. Oh, there's that maze. Okay, never mind. Alright, so that bozo's dead. Good riddance. Wouldn't mind friendlier relations with the Russians. But not at the cost of the leader of the country being their puppet. not at that cost, right? Like, who's the president who's he acting for? Whose best interest does he have in mind?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Ors. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Do you believe the Russians hacked voting machines and changed votes? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really understand exactly what they did, but I believe that they did interfere in the election. And since it was so close, and since it was left up to the Electoral College, it was a prime time for them to attack. And maybe they did sway it. I don't know. I mean, you can't tell me any more than me or anyone else. At this point, it's what we're justified in saying that it's possible. They clearly said they didn't do what? That they changed votes, or that they didn't interfere and they didn't interfere in the election at all.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
NSA has 22,000 internet trolls. Russian only has 800 internet trolls. What do you mean? Rendon Howe. Oh, the city guard.
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
They didn't hack into the voting machines on the day of the election? They said that? Then why is this still being discussed? When did they say that? And how did they conclude that? Russians are not that advanced to be able to hack into voting machines? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No one's as good as hacking the US as the US, Israel, or China. Watch the hearings. Okay, I mean, like, if you have any evidence, you know, you can post it if you like. I'll read it later. I'm an evidence kind of guy. But what we do know is that the Russians did leak all that smear shit about Hillary Clinton leading up to the election. And Nilavani, you even criticized WikiLeaks for doing that stuff. So, I mean, I don't know why you're all like attacking you're defending the Russians now when you were attacking WikiLeaks for doing that stuff in the lead up to the election. All right, what an important
It's
people in
the
Denver.
capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
Right.
Anytime, my friend.
This guy's only selling stuff mostly for like warriors. We don't really need him. I give the Russians a lot of credit. I'm just going based off what I've heard. That's all. I only know what I hear. I'm sure they are flattered, but I mean, in order to hack into that stuff, yeah, you do. What the hell? What's going on with this guy? Look at him. What the fuck? What's going on with this? This guy's like doing some weird like sliding techniques. That's kind of funny. All right, where do we go? Where do we go? So I don't think we can get any further. I don't know. The alienage. Yeah, that is a weird glitch. Oh, we can go to the city map. Let's go to the city map.
Magic never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
You stand what you said about them before? Yeah, I know WikiLeaks is in Russia, but they got their information from Russians because they were the ones who were smearing Hillary Clinton with that information. All right, let's go to the Pearl. Okay.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you'll hear about other things.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Festivities are over.
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
How badly can you smear Hillary, though? Clear that she was just bad to begin with. That's what I was telling you before the election, though, Vani. You were the one who was defending her. Come on. I mean, believe me, I didn't want her as a nominee. It's just she was the one that was picked. But you were the one you were the biggest proponent of her. I don't know how you could forget this. You're definitely a larger proponent of her than I was. Alright, let's see.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? That's supposed to scare me. The Falcons get to hunt. Everybody look sharp.
Warden sense was tingling.
Be wary.
Gotta run. Time to nuke them.
This should be easy enough.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Defeated.
Make her protect me. Mercy! Mercy! We'll leave. We'll do whatever you want. Just no more.
Did want her to win, but I kind of accepted the defeat of the Democrats more gracefully than you. What are you talking about? That's not what happened. Don't you remember? You were so upset. Remember, we were talking about it. You were devastated. And I was like, I was consoling you. I can't believe you're changing history like this. Come on. This is not fair. You remember that I was the one consoling you. I felt really bad for you back then, remember? And I was talking about it with you because you were totally distraught. I mean, don't even tell me you handled it more gracefully than me. Going on and on about the Russians. I'm going on and on about the Russians because the Russians are up to some funny business. That's why. Empty your pockets and leave.
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Okay. So that's it.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanger, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
I want the woman, not the men. What the hell? Abandon the Democrats. Don't like them. I mean, I know you never liked the Democrats. That's fine. I mean, I don't really like a lot of them either. That's okay. But, you know, between the two, we have to choose the lesser of two evils. What can we do? Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, then this entire process becomes a joke if that happens. I really hope that doesn't happen. Hey, X-Infected. Joining in on the political fun now, X-Infected?
Wait here. Now, before you choose one, let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity. So, shall I let you get acquainted?
This is a waste of my money. I'm not even doing it.
Oh, that's too bad. Come back again. Perhaps we'll have someone who catches your eye.
Let's get the book. Ooh, sparklies. Isabella.
Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm.
What the hell?
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do,
I'm not a
however, wish
melee
to get to know my
character, so
potential
this won't even
student
help.
better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
What game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I was devastated from the election, not really because Hillary lost, it was more because Trump won. Oh yeah, I understand that. I agree. Yeah. I couldn't care less that Hillary lost. It was just Trump winning was the problem. I mean, I gave Hillary a little too much credit, unlike other leftists who never liked her. who never liked her from day one. Won't be doing that again. Yeah, I mean, you were a big proponent of her before the election. Um, and I was mostly indifferent to her before until I learned some more odious things about her, and then I outright like disliked her. But I always knew that she was a terrible candidate to run in any election, not just against Trump, but if it were against anyone else, it would have been just such a horrible idea. I'll shuffle
Good.
the cards.
Go ahead then.
We'll just shuffle the cards.
Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with.
That is
And may
correct,
the
Your
cleverest
Good.
player win.
Well, I mean, I wasn't happy
Ah,
about
the
the
Knight of
nomination of
Dawn.
Hillary.
Just what I wanted.
But I remember Nilavani supporting Hillary quite a bit, and I think preferred Sanders. I don't know if that's true. I think you did support Hillary over Sanders, from what I remember. And I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that she was a woman, which I understand. I seem to recall that, you were a pretty big proponent of Hillary. You wanted to see a woman president of the United States. I don't even know why we're talking about this, though.
And this card I shall play face down, I think. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Oh dear. Is that what you have? Do you need me to go through the rules again? Serpents of Deceit and Avarice, Songs of Temerity and Mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
We'll cheat
Ah,
this
you're
time.
a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle
Good.
the cards.
Go ahead then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. I have a good feeling about this game. That's cheating, you know. I will have to hold my cards closer next time.
Damn it.
Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. You have 2 angels and 3 knights, and all the same theme. That is one of the best hands I have ever seen. You've won. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
When Hillary and Sanders were debating, I was taking Sanders' side. Pretty sure I was conveying that to you as well. Didn't become a proponent for Hillary until the general election. I don't know, I can't remember. And it doesn't matter. What does it matter? Best thing about Trump is the constant trolling he does. Trump is the biggest troll since... Who is that? Are you trying to say Ahmadinejad from Iran? Ahmadinejad the troll? Teach me now.
Come. We will need some space for this.
So did she teach me or what?
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those who... No.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it for this place. Let's leave. Let's go to the dirty back alley. yeah, he is easy to make fun of, Trump.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. Scrapes, bruises, and a few broken things, but no deaths. You showed restraint. The Pearl's workers will...
Some of those men were mine, guard dogs. Anyone hurts one of the White Falcons, they answer to me.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Enemy ahead. Watch
Fuck
out.
him up.
Right.
Begin the onslaught.
Kill the rest. Okay. Much better.
It's your time to die.
Doing a lot more damage this time. Stands no chance.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
You think he's gonna win again in 2020, really? I don't think he's gonna win again. I think a lot of people who voted for him now regret their decision. I mean, they were dumb to begin with, but it seems like it took him winning and seeing all the nonsense that he's caused in order for them to realize their mistake. I mean, his approval ratings are incredibly low. So I would be genuinely shocked if he wins again. Assuming he's not impeached before then, of course. Now, if Mike Pence becomes president, then, I mean, that's a wild card. I don't know what will happen with that. I mean, he's just as much of a liar as Trump is. General sack of shit. But how an election will go for him, I don't know. I read your mind, Ex-Infected. All 5 of the special elections for congressional seats that have happened, Democrats have lost. But Trump is a piece of shit. Believe me, yeah, the Democrats... I wish they weren't the only other option, but they are the only other option. Unfortunately. Alright. Let's go to another dirty alley, I guess. Let's just check out the dirty alleys. He thinks tobacco doesn't cause cancer. Probably being lobbied by tobacco companies.
Looky here. Looks like our marks are saving us a trip. How thoughtful. Kill them. We'll sort through the loot after.
Enemies approaching.
How the hell does he keep dying? Pence is probably worse than Trump? Probably, yeah. I could see him doing a lot more damage. Everyone up there is a piece of shit. Can't disagree with you there, Chertka. Still, I do hope that Trump is impeached. Deserves it. Okay, so we cleared out this back alley. There's nothing left here anymore. Hopefully the media has learned a lesson from Trump becoming president, that they need to call out politicians when they lie. They can't just say, oh, President blah 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 said this. No, they need to call out a lie when it happens.
Right.
Trump gave them a valuable lesson because he lies constantly. He basically took advantage of the media's propensity to just report on what people say, as opposed to calling people out when they lie. The media very rarely
We're
calls
about
people
to
out
send the
on their
boys to hunt
lies.
you down. Boss says kill him.
Something comes.
Damn it. I have no idea why he keeps dying so easily.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
There we go. Sten is terrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change. I don't know why Sten is so bad right now. I mean, he keeps dying every 2 seconds. It's annoying. I thought he was supposed to be a tough guy, but he's
like you wanted.
not. You can't go hack and slash in this game? You can, but my character's a mage. Pretty close to an upgrade. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let me be.
Okay, that's everything. Before we leave, let me just say real quick. Okay.
Let's get started.
Nothing unites America like a good old war, unfortunately, yeah. And let's go to the deserted building. Is there any way for me to... Yeah, forget it. Yeah, we can't change our party yet. I would like to, but Sten is just not pulling his own weight. Maybe he can later on after a few if I can raise his level up a little bit, but at the moment, he's no good. Alright, what's in here? Found some hideout.
Trap right ahead.
We have an intruder!
Some kind of bug.
Right.
You forced our hand. Put them back! Oh, you a fat one.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, he's dead.
It is done.
Who will Trump start a war with? Maybe North Korea? That would be the dumbest thing that he could ever do. He might be dumb enough to do it though, who knows? Okay. Let's proceed
That
onward.
wasn't so bad.
Something comes.
Whoa. Oh!
Right ahead. So be it. I see.
Everyone's dead.
I shall do it. So be it.
Damn it, one shot at me. Damn. China said clearly they're against the US and North Korea. They will build a base and never leave. Yep. Yeah. But US, I mean, unless Trump does something really dumb, US won't go to war with a nuclear armed state. Okay.
Warp senses tingling.
And then we nuke him again. Yes, cast it on me. What the hell? Alright, just cast this on me then.
Let's make this quick.
Bandages! I need bandages!
Alright, we got him. Did better than before. Okay, I gotta use the gotta use the other thing. Do like agitating nuclear armed states? Yeah, Trump does, especially.
Task complete. On to the next.
Okay. I just want to see what we have here. Okay. Let's save, because otherwise we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over again. Alright,
Idle time is wasted time. Let's get on.
What's that? Do this.
Got it.
And this. There we go. NATO continues to build up on the border of Russia. Don't think that's a very good idea. I agree. Yeah, that can't be a good idea.
I sense something drawing near. Come now, defend yourself!
You should try what you can.
I shall! They should be easy enough.
Can I give Sten a shield? Since he's using a greatsword, I don't think so. If I give him a shield... Well, we do have, like, new gear here, but I don't think any of this is useful. I don't think I even have a shield anymore. Yeah, I don't think I have one. Yeah, he uses great swords primarily.
Trapped right ahead.
Not a very good character at the moment.
Wild always attracting danger.
Here comes this guy.
Victory shall be mine! Right. Death draws close.
Let us end this. I am your death.
Sten died again.
Let's make this quick.
This sucks.
Run while you can. You forced our hand.
There's someone healing him up there. I want Alistair back too.
Right.
Sten sucks. Shouldn't have never brought him. He's just no good. U.S. has in 175 or 194 country military bases called the American Empire. It behaves like one, yeah. Oh, we gotta level up for Lalania. Okay. Increase dexterity. It's good. Ooh, this is good. Look at all his injuries. Holy crap. Look at all of this. Oh, hold on. There we go. We need more. I need more slots. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That healed a lot. But let's use some more.
I am here.
Whoops.
Impossible.
Jeez, how many?
Yes.
One more. This is ridiculous. This guy sucks. Okay. I have a ton of status issues too. I need to buy more of these things. Disarm trap.
I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, we gotta go over here.
I said something drawing near.
King Yard.
It's your time to die! Hey!
Let's get started.
Alright, battle it is then.
On your guard!
Run, run, run! There it is, dead.
Back! Right ahead. Brilliant!
Okay.
It's done.
Alright, what do we got? Oh. Nope, that's it. I hate Sten. Sten sucks. And we got more mercs in there too. Let's see what's in here though.
You cannot win!
Good, I leveled up. Level up. Let's put some more into willpower, I guess. Here we go. Perfect.
What now? I finished. What's next?
Okay, good. It is one. Every occupied country has an office of the Council of Foreign Relations in their country. It is always called like it is an institution of that country. Germany, it's called Deutsche. I'm not even gonna bother. Translate German Society of Foreign Politics. It is the office of the American deep state in Germany, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Disarm that thing. Go around this way.
Crap, right ahead.
What the hell?
Get me out of this! I cannot continue like this.
There we go.
Is that all you've got? It's your time to die!
There. Got all the Mabari.
Oh, this should be nice. Come and get it!
What was I hit by? Oh man. It hit me with nukes. Hit me with nukes. Ah!
Could not have taken as long as it did. So be it. Katana!
Clear the barricade. Okay, good. Ah, boy. What's behind the middle door? D-bags, of course.
Make
finally he leveled up too. His constitution's really bad, that's why. I should probably improve it a little bit. Okay. Get that one. Yeah, he's more of a two-handed guy. So self, when health is below, let's say, 25%, he'll use an item. Isn't there just like a way to heal? Just... yeah. There we go. Alright. We're gonna have to buy a lot more of these healing items because we're going through a lot of them. Okay.
I am unable to do that.
Okay.
Idle time is wasted. Let's get on.
Okay. Okay.
You should run while you can.
Fuck this. Fuck this. It's trying to save while I'm trying to load. I have a better idea. I'm mostly using Fireball, but I could try use the Inferno ability when I run in there. I mean, it looks like they're just gonna hang out near the back there. Let me just do one more spell. I'm gonna cast out myself. Can I?
Let's get started.
Cast on him. Damn it! Honestly, it's not going... It's not going, because that fucking mage keeps on interrupting me. I need to I need time to actually cast the damn thing. I should probably get mass paralysis. That would help. I have an idea. I'll try something. What is that word? That must be like the longest word in any language. Oh, jeez.
Watch out!
I am not gonna try and even say that word. No way. This is bullshit.
Let's make this quick. I'm wounded. I can't go on like this.
This is bullshit. Alright, I have an idea. I have another idea. I have another idea.
Could see we are not alone.
As you wish.
Every damn time, huh? Every damn time.
This should be easier. This should be easy enough.
Alright, we got it. Finally. Sten's always just dead, yeah. Is it possible to get Alistair back? I mean, not until I leave this place. It's just so annoying. Like, I need a good meat shield, and he's not. He's just not. He is not cut out for this kind of fighting. I have 3 glass cannons working for me. That's awful. I even improved his constitution and he still sucks. Alright. We're getting there.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
I sense something drawing near. On it.
Jeez. How am I supposed to do this when I don't have any good tanks for me? Yeah. They suck. All these guys are worthless. Bunch of wimps. Worthless bunch of losers. I hate these guys. I hate these guys. Or we'll try to cast the fireball quickly.
I know not how you have survived. Is it luck?
'Twould seem we are not alone.
All set. Let's get started.
Run while you can!
Yeah, even Morgan dies. Yeah, Morgan is the mage.
I know not how you have survived. Is it...
Be wary.
Just dies instantly because they gank me. It's a lot of stuff all at once. Like when you actually use his abilities, he's not that bad. I heard she's not in the second one. I gotta think of a better strategy. That's what I heard too, Nilavani. I know she's in the third one. I don't really know what to do here. I could just like hit and run. You know what? Maybe that's what I should do. Just hit and then run back because it's not my offensive power that's the problem. It's that they hit me with too much stuff right away and then I die and then I can't do anything.
I know not. Is it?
I sense something drawing near.
The hell am I being hit by all at once?
As you wish.
Idiots. Anything I could take? The only other thing I can think of is getting out of here and getting Alistair. He might actually stand a chance. Yeah, I mean, that's the other option. If I knew that Sten would suck this bad, I would have never brought him. Try to heal my injuries, but it's a huge waste. Okay, maybe I could use rock salve, I guess. I only have 2 of them. Well, I don't have any flasks, so that's fucking useless.
Yes?
Yeah. This could be useful.
Idle time is wasting time. Let's get on it. Got it.
I know not how you... Is it luck or providence?
Enemies approaching. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Almost. Almost. I did better this time, but... The only other thing I can think of is try stun them. I wish I had another human that could control Morgan for me, because I have like an idea. If Morgan can cast the sleep spell on them, then it would work, but the computer AI is fucking dumb, so it doesn't do that.
Right. I am unable to do that. I am unable to do that.
I know not.
Warden senses tingling.
Would see we are not alone.
Let's make this quick.
How? How am I dead already? I even have warmth on. All of a sudden took massive damage, yeah. It's because of the blood mages. They're in the other room, but somehow they can still attack me from the other room, which is bullshit. There's one other thing I can do.
I know not.
Warden senses tingling. Weapons at the ready.
It's those fireballs that he throws that really get me. I wish there was a way to like close the door. I think we just need to run, separate them out as much as we can. Problem is, like, they're
I know not how you're. Is it?
Enemies approaching.
Like, improving physical defense isn't gonna help much. Retreat, you idiots. Retreat, you idiots. They're not retreating. They're not retreating. That's what they were supposed to do. Like, they don't do what I want them to do. And the slowdown isn't helping. The other thing I can do is I could try and get the blood mage, get the head guy. If I can take out the head guy first, I could try stun and lock him. Yeah, maybe. But then he has another blood mage helping him out. Arrgh!
I know not.
Warden senses tingling. Weapons at the ready.
Then heal, you idiot!
Less fighting, more dying. Blast you.
I don't get it. Alright, I need to add a healing ability to all of them because they're too dumb to heal on their own. Yeah, I don't get it. I tried damn near everything at this point. See, none of them had anything to automatically heal. That was the problem. Completely defeats the purpose. Okay, let me save. Because I can't babysit them all.
know not. Is it...
Enemy ahead.
An enemy lies ahead.
Watch out.
I don't believe it. They're all dead again.
Right. As you wish. This should be easier.
It's closer. I feel like I can do it if my allies didn't die in 2 seconds.
I know not. Is it...
I sense something drawing near. On your guard!
I suppose violence sometimes.
Right. On. Let's get started. This should be easy. On.
My allies are punks. They don't do anything. They don't heal or anything. Okay, maybe it's set too low. I should probably use a higher threshold. Hey, nomads. Yeah, me too. How you doing, nomads? need to change their behavior. Just change the threshold. Change it to that. Yep, serious topics as usual.
I know not. Is it luck?
Warden senses tingling.
Something comes.
Ironically enough, I was the one who died. But everyone else is, they're finally starting not to die. I just hope I have enough health items. We're gonna have to stock up on a lot after this. But they're actually doing well now. They're healing themselves instead of just dying.
I know not. Is it?
Danger approaches.
That just went bad, I don't know. This PS3 cannot handle so many damn fireballs.
I know not. Is it luck?
Enemies approaching.
Here comes trouble! Sometimes.
I know not. Is it?
Something comes.
This should be easy enough.
I think he's dead now. Thank you, Noavani. That is the last time I use that idiot. He's fucking useless. It's the last time I ever use him. Yep, you can post any links in the Discord. Go right ahead. Alright, is that it? Is that everything? Why does it say there are more left? I killed everyone here. Oh, I have to go into that thing? Hold on. Make sure this is all clear. Hmm? There's more, you mean? No, this is bullshit. I mean, why does it say? Thank you, Ex-Infected. Maybe this wasn't even the right place to be. I don't know. I got a bedroom key and I don't even know where to use it. Whatever. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna close up for tonight. I'm just so exhausted after that fight. So what we're gonna do... I'm gonna first figure out what the hell this was, and then get the reward for this quest, because this is bullshit. I did so much to do this. So, we'll pick this up again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much, and have a good night. Bye.